So let's start right now with Athlete's Corner. You know, the average linebacker in the NFL has a career of 4 to 5 years. Chad was 15 years in the NFL and led the NFL in tackles and sacks one year, was a two-time All-Pro, three-time Pro Bowler, and just an amazing, amazing young man. Tell me what happened with Max. How did you hear about Max, and tell me your story.
Jim Warren, who was my first private trainer I had in the NFL, he introduced me to the product about 6 months ago. And skepticism, I think, is everyone's natural defense. Whatever, Jim, sure, you know, it's another product you're selling, great. But I gave it a shot. Tried it for a couple of weeks and thought, wow, this seems to be real. So I got off for a couple of weeks. And the results, again, said, this is real, at least for me. Now let me try to supply some other folks and see if I get the same type of reaction. And the reactions have been the same with everybody I've asked to try it.
So you had some issues. How long did it take before you started to get a sense that there was something actually happening that you could feel?
About day 5. And about day 10, where the majority of the relief came after that.
Now you work out still.
Yes, I do.
Did you notice any change in recovery times or in your workouts?
Actually, I made a point to work out more when I was first trying the Max, just to see its true effects. And I was able to work out more and recover when I was first trying it. And now I'm back to my normal workout routine, which is not the same type of workouts I did when I was playing, but I still get some work in.
So the first thing you noticed was some relief from some issues that you had. I'm sure just normal things that athletes, any retired football player, I would expect to have some issues after having their body banged up for so long. Anything else that you noticed?
You know, after the workout, you know, going to my business and sitting in the office, mental clarity, which is, you know, a hard one to define, but I was more productive. And I found it to be a very awesome side effect. You know, I was more so into it for some type of relief from the different issues I suffered playing football, but the mental clarity and the extra energy was great for me.
Now tell me about the energy.
You know, I think of myself as normally a pretty energetic person. But trying to run several businesses, be a dad, coach a couple football team, attend my daughter's games, you know, that can wear any parent down, particularly one with as many miles on their treads as I have. So the extra energy was fantastic. Instead of bonking down at the office, I'm really ready to go throughout the entire evening there.
And you said you shared it with a few friends?
Yes, and they've had the same feelings that I've had about it. More restful sleep, energized, a little bit more mental clarity. And those who have some body issues seem to be feeling better from those as well.
Now, what do you think? Do you think this could have made a difference in your career at all?
I wish I could have found this 5 or 6 years ago. The last 2 years of my career, sometimes I felt like I was playing on ice skates out there. You know, I've definitely had lots of bumps and bruises playing football, feet issues, hip issues. Luckily, no knees. But trying to play football, which is such a quick, fast person's game, when you don't have your feet underneath you, is very difficult. So I would have loved to have something like this, which could provide me with some relief and allow me to play at a higher level, maybe longer than I did.
And yet, you had isn't 15 years in the NFL a long career for a linebacker?
The average linebacker career is less than 4 years, so
wow.
I definitely exceeded the average. But again, I give my wife lots of credit. I give my parents credit. I won the genetic lottery. At the same time, I worked hard and took care of my body the best I could to enable a long career. But the credit does not go all to me. It's those around me help me out.
Have you become a Max associate?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
Yes.
What's your hopes there?
You know, I'd like to provide players or ex-players with some relief. You know, obviously, the guys who have played a number of years in the NFL are going to have some issues.
Right.
Some more numerous than others. And some of those guys have not taken care of their bodies as well as they should have, and they're now feeling those effects. So if I can provide them with a better quality of life or a product that can give them a better quality of life, I feel great about that. A lot of those folks may not be so interested in trying to build a business. They've done very well financially with their time in the NFL, so that may not be their purpose or their goal for the product or their joining the organization. Just some relief in providing other players in who have body issues with some type of relief, I imagine would be their goal.
Thanks, Chad.
Thank you.
What a delight to meet you and be your partner in our Max business.
Thank you.
Thanks.